Also, as a part of this, I was asked to look at removing the part that requires you to open it in front of city council. You know, it's gonna be a sealed bid, you know, all our other bids are opened during the day, you know, in front of an audience, they're sealed, you know, nobody can tamper them. You know, I feel like we'll have a responsibility to do that. The low bidder will then be, you know, you guys have to approve the low bidder. It just eliminates a step from coming up here and opening 15 bids in front of the city council meeting. And that's pretty much what it
That's what we're getting paid for to listen.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we should be accountable for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, once we had that one meeting, they said that a guy walked up and said, Tim, that's the first time in so many years I ever heard the bids being opened up in front of everybody.
Well,
That's transparency.
Yeah, we will.
So,
I was asked to bring this to council. I mean, you can ask Benny, I mean, this is your choice.
we accept, last time we said that we was gonna give you permission to, open the bids for the,
Yep. Got it.
center up there.
That's right.
And the bids were done, and then the next Friday, they had equipment up there already. So
Where's that?
that was a big transition. That Thursday.
No, that was a different, this was something that got for us. You talking about over here, for Pavilion. Yeah, that was opened up by our engineers in public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was state money. So that was,
But I'd rather, you know, like I say, that felt good. The guy didn't walk up and say, Tim, that's the
Well,
first time you ever, out of all the years, ever opened the bids up.
it doesn't bother me. I'd be glad to do it. I was just trying to save you guys a step. I was asked to bring this to council. We'll be doing, nothing will change as far as the bids being opened. They'll be sealed and opened in public. It just wouldn't be in front of you guys. But if you want to
Right.
continue to do that, I don't have a problem.
Me and Tim had this discussion beforehand. My problem is opening it up here is the public only hears one number, and it also doesn't give us time to make sure that every line item is correct and that what they're bidding for is actually, everybody's bidding on the exact same thing line by line. Well, we come in and someone says, they hear, we took a bid for $110,000 and we turned away the one for $140,000. Well, when we start looking at it, we've accepted that bid and we haven't had time, or y'all, or the people haven't had time to sit there and look and make sure that what they actually bid on was absolutely what needed to be bid for. I mean, I think
Yeah,
that
because you were opening the bid and approving it the same night without, you know.
any chance to look it over and make a decision based on looking through it. And me and Tim had that discussion.
Yeah, you know, this.
Me personally, I think if we advertise the time it's gonna be open to the public, and I even told him, and at least one city councilman be present when they first open, maybe we could go to that. At least one council member be present to represent city council, instead of sitting up here and then we look it over, then Bert gives a day or two or a week to look over everything to make sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion on it.
I have no preference either way. I brought the amendment to you guys. It's your decision. Whatever your decision is, what we will follow. I mean, have to be voted on by you.
And if I can address it, just if you'll look at 1-5-34A2, this continues that when the procurement involves expenditures of state and federal funds, you follow the state or federal regulations. So is that what the current ordinance says as well?
Yes. I don't think these,
So that was just going
this
forward.
ordinance is the exact same. There's just one more number on here that says it must be open in front of the city council.
You changed the number from 25 to 34 and then took out the O.
All right, do we have a motion?
I would like to amend it where one council member also be present at the opening.
Okay, we can change that.
And somebody can try to be there.
It ain't got to be the same one every time.
No, it does not.
I mean, whoever's schedule's free, you say, well, we're gonna open up, who's gonna be free? You text up. If Chip's free, Chip for sure.
That's fine. Like I say, you know, I can do it either way. You know, I can do it in council meeting or do it that way. I was just.
And it is open to, I mean, the public knows what time it's gonna be open.
Yeah, anytime we do a bid open, it's public knowledge. You know, we post it, it's on Skibo and everything. Most of the time we do them at 2 o'clock. You know, we come in the courtroom and that's Benny. We came in here last week or whatever it was, or a month ago and opened up the one you referred to. It was 15 bids. It took us about 30 minutes to open up all those bids and go through them. And that project